Hey guys, today I'm going to show you the back testing of my strategy. So I've been back testing the strategy for a bunch of months. It's been a long time, and yeah, it seems it's profitable. So let's back test together my strategy. I will explain my strategy in the meantime. It's going to be pretty easy. So you guys, all you got to do is actually just follow me through and back test with me, your homeboy. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is actually the backtesting phase I've been actually recording. It's the 1st February 2024, actually on a profit of 1.23% on average on the Dow Jones. We've been trading Dow Jones forever and ever. So I still have like Alpha February to complete. So we'll be completing that backtesting together. Strategy is pretty simple. Trade bounces and breakouts of trend lines. So it's pretty stupid and simple and stupid. In the meantime, just for the sake of it, we'll see what's happening. I actually bought here and sold here, so I made a tiny profit before. Now the market is pretty much not going anywhere, so I'm probably bouncing on the buying if the price comes here. Or if the price comes here, I will probably buy. So let's wait for the market to open. There's no trades to take for today. So yeah, let's do it. So first of all, what I'm gonna be doing is I will be calculating I will show you how I backtest. I calculate the entry where I put this, and obviously when I'm gonna profit, I'm gonna just sign the 0.36% gain or 0.44 or whatever it is, and the loss will be as a 0.25, 0.07. So this is how I'm calculating the things in order to make it pretty simple and just attribute a percentage to the, just attribute value to the percentage I've gained or lost. So let's get to it. So this is actually some kind of a support slash resistance level. So let's just see what happens and what my trading approach tells me. So for the sake of it now, the price seems pretty extended, so I could be buying here and rebuying if the price jumps back down here. So I'm gonna go long for a bit. It's in the afternoon, so the market is actually open, at least in Italy. So this is Italy time. So it's 6 p.m. Usually I don't have a stop loss, so I wait for the price to actually go through. Obviously the price doesn't go through, so I will be buying here, but as soon as I see this actually trembling out like this, I will give it a little bit more wiggle room to probably bounce over here. So let's just see if the price bounces here. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to try to margin and edge this trade. So it seems like the price is not bouncing at all. We're gonna fix the trend line and see what happens. So I can still have some wiggle room here. I'm not looking to close the trade because in case I see the trade actually trembling down too much, I will probably hedge this position and just try to get out of it. So yes, the market is not very forgivable here. So we'll fix the trend line, try to see if there's a new breakout situation where I can come in. If it breaks through this one, I could go in. So now it's midnight and it's late night, so the market is completely off. And I will take into account this time frame as if I'm asleep, and I will get back to trading at 8 a.m. So this trade remains open. Now it's 5 a.m. All right, now it's back to 8 a.m. as you can see down there. So what my strategy would be is to actually adjust the trend line and just look for a buy signal here. I'm looking for a bounce here, and probably this actually transforms itself into a support level. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah. See if it bounces here, and otherwise, if it goes down way more, then I probably have to hedge this position because it's going really bad. So I will buy. Let's see what happens. If the trade gets to a middle situation here, like 0.11 loss, 0.13 profit, I will probably close the trade to a break even. Otherwise, I will try to edge the trade and see if I can manage to get out of it somehow. So this one is a stop loss and take profit of 0.13 and 0.11 stop loss if it goes up here, and I will close it to break even. Okay, so the market doesn't look like it's gonna do anything. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit more, and in case it doesn't work, I will hedge the position if it goes way down. Okay, so I'll fix the trend line. If I see another breakthrough over here, I could go long. It's free ranging. Now it's been like one full day of being inside this position. You see this massive drop down. This is a massive interesting loss of 0.89. So I'm gonna have to immediately hedge this position with accepting the loss like this. So I will go short here and short here 2 lots, and what I'm doing is I'm locking in this loss. So this is a loss of 0.66 plus a 0.90%. So it's a 0.9 plus 0.66. That's a 1.56% loss, completely already hedged. So you can see how this actually situation becomes way, way, way dangerous if you don't hedge your positions or you don't accept your losses. So when I see this massive spike here, it could have been up or down. It could have been on the upside or the downside. It's a dangerous situation. So I will just get out of these trend lines. I will delete these trend lines. Probably what I'm looking for here is a short position. So I will give myself some wiggle room to actually short here, and I will probably go short with one more lot size. Let's just see if it actually starts tumbling down. If it starts tumbling down, I will go short. Now, if I had to go short in order to get back a 1.56% profit, I will probably need to see the market tumbling down here, and then just taking profits and seeing what happens, and if I can manage to actually manage the trade. But let's just see if it starts going down. So if it starts going down, I will go short. So I decide to go short here. Now I am on the short side. Now being on the short side is not going to be fun because the market probably will give me some hard times. So I'm looking for a closing here. Probably I could close the position here. If it comes back up, I could imagine just closing the trades and just going back long. Let's just see if we can manage this margin situation and get out of it. Like, it just has to go down. The market goes down, I'll be happy with it. If it doesn't, I'll be obviously inside the hedge, and it's not gonna be a problem for me. What's really important is that you don't panic when you do these things, because this is just a way to hedging your losses and not to never lose. I mean, you're gonna lose, but on average, you want to just protect yourself from your losses or something like that. Yeah. So it seems like the market wants to go down really bad. And it looks like it's finding some balance over here with a buy. So let's try to see how much I'm making here and if I can close this situation with a take profit or just a break-even point. So I'm losing 1.44 here and 1.22. So I'm going to be on a minus 1.44. And minus 1.23. So that's minus 2.67. And I will be averaging a profit of plus 0.57 or plus 0.57 and plus 0.49. So I will have lost, if I close the trade here, around 1%. Okay. So if the price doesn't tumble down by now, I can just close the trades, okay? So let's see what happens. In order to make a profit, probably should go here or something like this. So I will have my take profits around this line or even here. It depends, like really. But let's try to just trade accordingly to my strategy. So what I'm looking for is to actually, I could be thinking of a buy if the market comes back down here. Now, it looks like it's been pretty much stretched, so I will try to buy. Now, this means I will have to do my considerations with the margin. I've got overall 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 2 margins blocked. That's 177 per 2. That's 354 euros blocked because it's a buy sell that blocks my margin. And I've got 2 free margins that it's another short and a long position. So it's going to be a 177 plus 177. Okay, so I'm gonna have this margin blocked. That's around 700 euros for a 0.01 lot, 0.1 lots, sorry. So let's see what the market does with this position, with the buy position. If it doesn't go anywhere, I'm gonna have to re-hedge this guy. I will just tighten up this once. So let's see. So if this one actually goes up here, it would be a profit for me on average, and I will probably close the trade to a break even. But let's just first take just see if we can manage to have an idea of the price and what it's going to do. Okay, so it doesn't look like the price is gonna go anywhere on the upside. We'll just give it a little bit more chance over here with another buy. Right here. And if it doesn't work and it keeps trembling down, I'm gonna have to edge again and accept the losses. So we have this one. We got this one. We got this one. We got 1, 2. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is four. I mean, this is 2 hedges open. Then there's this short and this long. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 177 plus 177 plus 177. That's 8K blocked profit if you're trading with 1 lot, and $800 if you're trading with with 1 lot. That's $800 if you're trading with 0.1 lots. So this is the last situation where I'm buying. I don't see any other ways where I'm going to be buying on this trade. So I will just have to close the trade and just accept the loss. But let's see what we can get out of it. Okay, so first things first. This one looks like a pretty interesting thing because it allows me to start thinking about a buying position. So first thing I will be doing is probably try to recoup some margin. So let me see if I can recoup some margin. So I can recoup the margin if I close any position here. So obviously the position I want to close is the ones that actually making me profit. But if I think about a long-in situation, I could be closing the positions that basically look like they are going to give me a profit, and then close those that are going to give me a loss and a break-even point. And by now, I could be taking 0.66, 0.74 at 0.74 profit. This is all in one day. It's a bloody day, as you can see. It all started here and didn't go very well. So if I close this one right here, I'm losing 1.4 and 1.4. And if I close these 2 guys over here, I am making a 0.74 and that's 1.4. So if I close also this one, and this one, I am making a total profit of 0.66 plus 0.43 plus 0.75 plus 0.76, sorry. So what happens now, the beauty of this is that if I close this, I lose 1.61. And if I lose this, I lose 1.40. So it remains to me that I will be losing only a 0.24, and that translates itself into a 0.65 loss. But what I want to show you guys is I want to try to get out of a situation where it could be really dangerous and you can literally just want to accept the losses. So sometimes you have to accept the losses. Now, should I accept this loss? I don't know. Like, I made a 1.23 profit. I don't want to lose it all. So I'm just going to try to avoid losing too much. So let's just see what happens. I am still longing. If it comes back down here, I'll probably close this one to a break even, take some profits, take some losses. Let's just see what happens. Let's just take it easy, okay? Shall we? So since I'm more on the long side and I will be waiting for it to go long, I could close this one on a take profit, close this one on a take profit, close this one on a take profit. But because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 positions long. So let's try to just take the profits here. So we're going to take a 0.66 profit. We're going to sign it. We're going to take a 0.76 profit. And we're going to take a 0.75 profit. Okay. So we're left with this position. We're left with this one and this one. So we have a minus 1.61, minus 1.40, and a plus 0.66, and minus 0.24. So let's see what happens. I'm still long, guys, okay? So I go to sleep, it's midnight, I let the market run itself. I'm always long on the Dow Jones. I see the guy actually coming back up here. I am still long, so this one is not a trend line anymore. And I will try to sign up and try to get into a new trend line. And my new trend line will be this. So now I could close this position. I could close this one also. And I could close this one also. But I still want to go long. So I will remain in with this one. And I know that if this one is actually still going long, I could basically close the trade on a break-even point here. So I will go again long. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions long on the Dow Jones by now. And I am aiming for a take profit here. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, so the trade doesn't look like it's going to go my way. So I will try to get back into this situation over here. Let's see what we can do. So since I've got too many positions open, I'm looking to close this one on a break-even point, probably. Let's see if it starts. If it doesn't, I will close this. Because I don't like it at all. I want it to break through this probably resistance situation. And it's midnight, so I'll have to go to bed and leave the positions open. And it's 8 So all I'm doing here is I'm leaving the positions open, just having a take profits over here. Now I have a plus 87%, plus 0.20, plus 0.20, and minus of 1 point. So I will be making around 0.87 plus 0.20 plus 0.20 minus 0.95 and minus 1.37, sorry, 1.17. So I will be losing 0.85. But I'm still long, so I will just wait. I know it's pretty rigged, but I'm just gonna have to wait for a whole week to pass by. And if the market goes up, that's it. So it seems like it's a break-even point. Let's see if we can manage to get on a break-even point. Okay, so we have plus 0.54, plus 1.22, and plus 0.54. Then we have a minus 0.63 and a minus 0.86. So I made a profit of 0.81. So we'll just figure this one out. We'll get out of it right now immediately because it's the only way we can actually make a profit. So we'll sign them here. We'll sign a minus 0.86. We'll sign a minus 0.63. We'll sign a plus 0.54. We'll sign a plus 1.22. And we'll sign a plus 0.54. And that's it. We made a profit. It was pretty much a nightmare of a fucking trade, obviously. Not very comfortable. But this is the way it works. Like basically you keep on buying, you keep yourself open. It means I had to have, in order to do this, like probably $8,000 to make this with one pure lot. So it's been a hard week. It's been up until the 15th of February. So let's recap, let's reassess ourselves and see if we can trade the Dow Jones more profitably. I'm gonna delete a bunch of lines. They're gonna probably confuse us. So let's just get rid of those. Let's make it a little bit clearer, okay? So here, what we're gonna have is we're gonna have, yeah, okay, let's just go for it. Okay, I see the market going short by now, so I will probably short this guy and reshort over here if I should enter. So let's just see what it gives us. It's around midday, so probably I will see some spikes. Doesn't look like at all it's going to go all the way. Not at all. So I could give myself another chance to short this one. Probably right here. And try to close back to break even here. So if the market comes down here, I'll close it to break even. I'll try to close the trade at break even. And if it comes up here, I'm going to have to re-hedge this one. I'm really happy to see all these edges situations coming in because that means that I'm going to have to basically have a hard time with trading. And it's what I'm looking for in the back testing phase because I'm going to have that in real time too, also real money. So short, as long as it stays below that, otherwise I'm going to have to hedge heavily. And that would mean I will have a 0.63% hedge. So I accept a 0.63% loss. So now it's nighttime, so I'm not awake. Now it's 8 a.m. in the morning, so I'm back awake and I will trade. Okay, so it doesn't look it's gonna work at all. Really, the market is not moving. It's not doing literally anything. All I see the market doing is basically just yeah, just staying there and not doing anything. So not very interesting, not very good. Basically now I see the market going up. So yeah, it's been one whole day. I'm probably gonna have to hedge over here. If it breaks through this one, I'm gonna have to hedge. For now, we'll just stay in. Oh yeah, we closed it to break even here. So yeah, cool. Break even trade like minus 0.18 plus 0.19 minus 0.19 plus, sorry, it was minus 0.18 plus 0.19. So we close the trade or take profit. So yeah, we'll delete this one and let's see if the market actually is bouncing here. It seems like it's gonna probably bounce on the trend line, so I'll give it a little bit more room. When I see this massive candle, I see it pretty aggressive. As far as I know the Dow Jones, I'm going long here. And it's the wrong decision again. So when am I gonna go back up? I'm probably gonna go and buy here and see if I can close it to break even. So it doesn't look like the market is gonna go away today. And I'm very happy about it because I really want to lose. I mean, I want to lose because I'm backtesting this shit. So I want to close and I want to see the bars, obviously. I see there's a resistance here. It's getting broken through. And it's almost late in the day, so I will just let it go. Probably I'm leaving this position over for the night. Probably. I really hope it goes into drawdown because I want to actually see myself in a hard situation. And now it's mid time, so I don't trade until 8 a.m. until I wake up. So I wake up, it's 8 a.m. So let's just try to make a trend line out of this. Obviously, I don't trade with the take profit, of course. I just let the market go wherever it wants to go because it could go up to the moon. So why stop it? Why the fucking stop it? Also, it could go down to zero. So yeah. Okay, so I have this support and resistance here. When if the market comes down here, I will have an alarm set and we'll just try to close the trade to break even. It's pretty useless. This is all the wiggle room I'm giving it. I see the market falling down. So let's just see if I hedge this one and just see it falling down, how much I'm gonna have for it to move. 40% will be pretty hard. So I'd rather try to take a 20% move like this and see just a tiny bounce on a break-even point. If it goes here, I will close it to break-even. And if it falls a little bit more, like here, probably I will just hedge. So we'll fix the trend line. You can see like if it gives me a short signal, yeah, like this, I will give it a little bit more room before I hedge. Because the Dow Jones spikes a lot, like very much. So for accept the loss, it takes some time. Okay, so I see like leaving this trade open. There's two open trades here. Big massive spike down here, so it's a short position. I'll probably hedge over here. I'm sorry, but I just see the Dow Jones going up. That's all I like. Dow Jones always gone up, so yeah, it will fall down a lot, and you can burn your whole account. Oh yeah, this one actually spikes back up, and now it's break-even trade. Minus 0.20 plus 0.19. And this was on the 20th of February, so yeah. You can see I'm actually, the market is not going anywhere. But as soon as I see this, I'm actually going back up in a long position. So I will not leave this guy. I will just close the trade and just start a new one because I don't want to have like a trading course and things like that. I will treat this as a new trade, so it's okay for me like this, just to take profit break even. And in real life, I would just go long when I see something like this, a massive spectacle. Probably this is when the market opened. Yeah, in Italy it opens at this time. So I just go long, and if it bounces back down here, probably I'll go long again, just try to close the break even and see if I can just take some profits here. Yeah, so I'm buying, but I'm not looking for closing this position. I'm pretty convinced it's gonna go up. So I'm not closing this trade. If it goes to take profit in the half, I could think about it if I just see the candles. So let's just see the trade. So the trade seems like it's going nowhere. So I will leave it open. It's midnight almost, so I will go to sleep here and I cannot trade. So yeah, now I'm not trading anymore. I have two buy positions open. Now this is 10 a.m. The trade is not going very well, so I have to fix my trend lines. And you can see I'm taking very bad trades for today. So I am hedging again on the 0.53% over here, and I'm accepting the loss over here. Basically, for the whole day, I'm not doing anything. I could be long in this one. Yes, I'm sadly on this one, I'm gonna have to hedge again. So I will hedge. And my hedge will be on the short side. So for the short side, I will have the market to move at least on these spots here. Now, think about it. All I can do is hope for the market to go down, take some profits, and then just see if I can see it coming back up. So I'm blocking this loss and going short. So now I'm in the short side of the market. Okay, so let's fix the trend line. The market comes back up a little bit. Back down. I will be thinking about accepting some losses. So I will accept this loss of a 0.10. I'll close this one against some margin. So I have a minus 0.10%, 21st of February. And now I've got two sizes on the short side. I don't see the market just going anywhere, so I'll keep the short side. And this one makes me want to go on the long side. So as soon as I see this big spike, I'm cool with going long. So I'll go with 0.3 lots and I'll go back long. So now I'm accepting a loss of probably over 1.8%. But I am on the long side, so I will have one more position here on the long side. So if it goes to the infinite, I will just make a profit. I'm not trading the whole day. So it comes back down here. I am closing this one, so I will gain some margin and I will close it to a minus 0.01. And this allows me to have a little bit more margin on my side. So now I've got only 3 lot sides. So I have this loss to accept, which is a 0.42 multiplied by 3, and that means over 1.2 loss accepted. So what could I do? Okay, so first of all, let's just fix the trend line. Let's delete this and let's make it easier to understand. So this one seems pretty much stretched out. So if the market tumbles back down, I'll consider a closing situation, probably going long here. Let's just see what happens. It looks like to me it doesn't want to go anywhere, so I'll have to wait for it to go, and it should go up probably about a lot before I can make a profit. So I'm gonna have to just go sleep and just let the market do its job. So this is the day later, the market has done an over of 0.74. And that means I will have probably lost something like, let's see. Let's see. So I'm making 1, 2, 3, 3.74% with the gains and losing minus 1.41, minus 1.41, and minus 1.43, minus 0.51%. Now, what is my chance? What can I do? I can actually let the market run, so it should do something like it should probably do a little bit more of a 0.71. It should go to a 0. It should go to a 1% in order to close it to break even, and that took me around probably like 3 days to close it to a break even. If it falls back down, probably I will just close these positions or these shorts over here. So I'm pretty convinced the market will go somewhere unless it just ranges. So I'm just gonna have to lay back. I cannot trade anymore. My trading is blocked, so I will not take the loss. I will just let it flow. I can let it go forever and ever. Like I don't have any problems with seeing it just going. So I let it go, and it goes up to a 1.06, and I am 1.40, 1.40, and 1.40. I will not trade anymore because if I trade more, I will just lose money. The idea is that you can't do this with a ranging market, because if the market ranges, then it comes back. Well, actually, you can do it because it will close the trade if it ranges. So it's cool. It's just that you're blocked, that you cannot trade for 2 days. This is the maximum I actually seen. That's why I'm backtesting. So I got 1.06 plus 1.40 plus 1.40 plus 1.38 minus 1.82 minus 1.82 minus 1.81. So I'm still minus 0.21%. But say I don't give a fuck and I want to let it go. So I will let it go up until here where I will make a profit. And I just let it go. I just don't feel like trading. It's Friday, 23 of February. I just let it go. It just has to go. It's just a percentage game. Now it's up here and I'm like, oh yeah, let's see what we made. Let's see what we made out of this week. So we actually made 1.49 plus 1.81 plus 1.83 plus 1.83 minus 2.25 minus 2.26 minus 2.24. Cool. We transformed this one into a profit. Okay. So we started here on it was like probably the 16th of February. And we ended around 1 week later with a 0. 21 profit. Oh yeah, I think it was here. Yeah, yeah, it was a long time. So we closed it almost to break even. It was pretty tough, but that's the way you handle a losing trade, and you just let the market run, you end up with a profit. Without overcomplicating your trade when you can't do anything. So you just have to let it go. So we close everything, we clean the charts. Because as you can see, this one is just became a percentage gain. And we just recreate the trend lines and we try to go with the flow. Let's see what the market does. If it breaks through this trend line, I will go short. Otherwise, I'll try to go long. If it bounces very well, let's see what it does. Okay, so I can actually buy here, probably. We'll rebuy, probably here, and rebuy, and maybe just hedge over there. Cool. Doesn't work. Didn't work. Let's give him more wiggle room. The trade seems to go very bad. Just give it a little bit more of a buy here with a more of a break through the trend line. So yeah, it's midnight. So yeah, after this candle, I'm pretty confident with buying. And I got two buying positions open. Now it's midnight, and I go back to 8 a.m. Okay, so now I'm awake. The trading is going very bad since February has been a fucking hell of a month. Should have lost a lot of money here, but instead I just went on a take profits and just close to break even. So fuck that, I don't lose. And now it's 26 February in the morning, and I can actually see I'm losing a little bit. So what can I do? Well, I could be hedging this one. I could be closing one of these guys in a stop loss and just see what happens. But what I want to do is I actually want to keep on trading. So we'll go probably long if it breaks through this one. And I'll wait for a big old candle before I try to hedge the guy. Okay, so because I actually know the Dow Jones, okay? The Dow Jones, when it opens, it skyrockets. So I wait for the skyrocket like this. And when it does this, I let it go. And when it comes back down, I just still let it go. The whole day, I let the positions go for it. I don't trade. And now, I still buy. And if it comes here, I'll close to a break even. I'll be close to a break even. So I'm closing this one to a break even. Okay, so I close plus 15 and minus 15. Now I only have 0.27 loss going on. I still want to keep it open. If it falls down, I will hedge the position. And let's see what it does. But with this massive candle, I'm looking for a long. So yeah, if it breaks through this one, I'll go long again. After this breakthrough, let's just see if it closes very well. Up this line, I'll go long. Not a good candle. I don't like it yet. I don't like it yet. Not very good. Midnight, so I'm off. When it's midnight, I'm off to bed, so I will let it go. Now we're back with 8 a.m. and we have a loss of 0.40%. So what can we do? We just see the market. We see the market actually ranging, so there's no signal. We'll leave this position open. If it falls back down here, we'll probably have to hedge and just accept the loss of 0.50%. Okay, so it falls back up. If it breaks through this one, I'll go back long. There's not much I can do. There's literally nothing I can do here. And the only thing I can do is buy on the support level. Like here at 3 p.m. when I know it skyrockets, like here, I will buy. And it falls down, and I love it because when it falls down like this, I know I'm gonna have to hedge again. So you guys actually have the opportunity to, I mean, I never had situations like this where I keep on having to hedge. So you can see I'm not a good trader. So I'm losing here. I am accepting a loss of 0.72 plus 0.25. I have a minus of 0.97 of here. So it's been a really hard market. With the other way of trading without hedging, I was accepting these losses. So with hedging, I can manage to save myself. So now, where I see myself going? Probably not short and probably not long. So this is very hard for me by now. It's very hard and sick. So I will try to put myself a situation here where I will be shorting more here. And if I have to short more, I will have to wait for it to actually fall down probably over here to make a profit. So I will just try to stay in this range and see what happens. I don't want to be too fast with decisions. Probably I will take decisions inside the range. If it comes back in the range of bounces here, let's just see what happens. Okay, so I could think of closing this one on a break-even point, just enlarge a little bit the margin if it falls back down. So I will close this short. And now it's midnight, so I'm not awake. And I'm back to 8 a.m. It seems it wants to go short, so yeah. Yes, I'm surely going short here with confirmation of a shorting position. Now, where am I going to take some profits? Probably I will take some profits here. So the market will fall down for 0.95%. And I will lose minus 1.44 and minus 1.90. I can accept a 0.20 loss here. All I have to do is lay back, watch for the price to do its job. If it doesn't, I will close this one. I will try to go back long, see what it does. Ooh, the price seems to it wants to go back up. So let's see. Yes, if this one breaks through this, I will go long. But I want to see a clear signal. It has to be pretty clear. And I will gain myself some margin. This is midnight, so I will not trade. I wait for 8 a.m. Okay, it falls back down. You can see it's been like 2 weeks for the market to range like this and just not do its job, like literally always going against me. Never had this shit happen to me. Yes. So I'm closing this one on a small profit. As soon as I see this one, it's almost 2 p.m. I will go long again here. And I'm closing this trade on a small take profit. I'll sign it as a 0. Now, in order to make back my money, I will have to see this trade actually going back up from here to probably here. If this one actually, I can close this one here, obviously, and I can make a profit here. Yes. Well, I will have to let it go a little bit more probably. Let's see what it does, where it goes. Okay, so I can close this one on a break-even point, and the margin will actually enlarge itself like this. So let's just try to recoup some margin. So back to 0. That's at 0. And now we only have minus 0.42. And oh, we got 2 minus. I think I got it wrong. Well, yeah, no, we have to keep that. Sorry. I have to keep this one. Sorry, I didn't know that. So it's just about calculations you can do. So I can close these two and give it a little bit more chance for it to bounce. I close this on a 0 level, and I close this on a 0 level. So I will give it more room to go back up, and if it comes back up here, I can make a profit. Otherwise, I will have to reactivate my levels, my shortings. Now it's almost midnight when these trades are open, so I will have to go to bed and trade back to 8 a.m. So I could close this on a take profit or close this on a loss. I will accept the loss in this one. That's a minus 0.58. But first, before closing that one, accepting the loss, let's just see what I can do. So it's 8 a.m. in the morning, so I will just not do anything. I will let it flow and see what it does. Now it's almost 3 a.m. So the market, oh, it's 3 p.m., sorry. Market opens and goes back short. Not a good sign. Now it bounces on the trend line, goes back long. So I close myself out of this situation with a minus 0.47. I just want to live it like easy. I want an easy life and a plus of 0.28 and 0 level. So you can see that instead of losing a lot of money, I've lost something like just $0.20, which has been pretty easy for me. The only thing I can manage this is by not losing all this money. Like it's just because I average and I just wait for the position to, instead of having a big losing week, I'd rather procrastinate the losing thing, okay? So I will try to trade one more month for March. Let's see if we can actually do one more week. So I will set my Excel like this, actually made a profit of 4.12% on February. And we'll just set it up for March. Okay, so first March, let's just delete some of this. Let's make it easy. You can see if the market is ranging, there's a way to save yourself instead of just accepting the losses. Okay, so let's get to it. So we accepted the loss. We're back fresh. We're trading. And we're just going to try to see if we have some signals. The signal is going to be a bounce on the trend line or a breakthrough. Pretty nice breakthrough. Let's see if we can do anything on the first March. And we just let it go. If it comes back down, we will go back long here and try to close the break even. Otherwise, we just let it flow. I see this one actually going long. I just don't want to do anything. It's midnight. I will leave it open. Now it's back in the morning. Our plan is to actually buy more here. Of course. What the fuck? Okay, so we're closing the trade at 0.25. It's just it keeps on being like a fucking, yeah. Close this on a break even anyway. It touched this one, it touched this one, okay. So it feels like I will sign it as 0, 4th of March. It feels like it's really hard to make some money between February and March. Let's see. Yeah, it's breaking through. So I'll go long. I watch the price. The plan is to probably buy a little bit more if it goes down here. Not closing it to break even and buy a little bit more down here. Of course. Guys, literally the market is never going this way. This would have translated into a loss with the other way of just playing the trades. But with hedging and dollar cost averaging the price, it's completely different. Like this is a take profit. This is a massive profit for me. It's an interesting profit. Like a 0.19, not super satisfied with it. I'll just take the profits because it's been a pretty hard day and hard month. So 0.19, we'll close it to break even. For March 0.19. And let's just let it flow. Now with this one actually bouncing like this, I'm going long. Like when I see this, I'm so happy to go long. And it's midnight, so it goes bad and I fall asleep. It's 8 a.m., back to 8 a.m. Okay, so it goes in this trend line. We're buying more here and we're hoping for it to actually close on a break even again. Yet again. Here we're closing this one and this one. And if it falls more, we will probably hedge here. Let me see the trade. Trade doesn't look like it's gonna go anyway. Okay, this is another buy signal. I like the candle. I'll go long again, and I'm not closing it to break even. So I have 3 positions on the long side. I just wait for it. It's the 5th of March. Yeah, 5 March. 5 March 2024. Got 3 long ins here. Shitty. Okay, guys, so we're gonna have to go hedge again. Oh, so bad. Also, there's news coming out, and it's 3 a.m. It's just devastating. So I'm gonna lose 0.42 multiplied by 3. It's a 1.2% loss over here. Yeah, it's yeah, my feeling just tells me to wait a little bit more. Yeah, I was thinking about recouping here, so yes, pretty bad. I'll have to hedge. This is one of the hardest things to ever accept, just hedging the shit out of it. So I'm accepting a loss of over 4% or something like that. And I will just short this one. First of all, I want to see what the market does since I'm hedging here. And when I see this trembling down, I go short. So I close this to 0. Go back on a hedge. I reclose this to 0. Go back on a hedge. And if it goes back down here, I will have to reopen it. I'm gonna have to reopen it. We have this and we have this. And we're gonna have short and short one. We got a lot of stock margin. Now the market can go down wherever it wants to go. I don't know how much it has to go down, but a lot. Like it has to go down like probably 3%, something like this. Should go down here probably to give me a profit or a break even. When it comes back up here like this, I can close it on break even. Break even, break even, break even. Just close this guy if he comes back up on a break even. I will re-hedge if he comes back down here. Close this guy almost on a break even, which is minus 0.03. And yeah, it's 6 March, seems pretty interesting. The market seems like it wants to go up, but I'm looking for adding more positions because that would devastate me. So the only thing we can do is actually just wait. Otherwise, I'll re-hedge. Or I will just shorten the hedge. See what happens if I have to re-shorten the hedge. I'm long in again here. Now it's midnight, and then I'll re-hedge. Much is this? A lot. It's like 4 or 5% loss. It's massive loss. Like big dip. So big. And I can close this one here if it just comes up here on a yeah, on a just break even point. I will spare myself some losses. I'll keep on trading. with an open position. Just recoup and think of going long here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions on a long side. I'm all long now. I'm all long. I'm completely long. The market doesn't look like it's gonna go my way, so I just have to wait for a longer time period. Longer time period. Like I can't do jack shit. Close this, put this like this, and just have myself a trend line like this. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take profits here. 0.34 and 0 this one. So and I will reopen a hedge. Because I really don't know where the market is gonna go. So reopen the hedge. And it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. So there's again 3 hedges open on this one short thing. And I just don't know where the fuck the market is gonna go. So I'm just gonna have to fucking close. Again, the edges and things like that. I can open positions inside of it. And that will allow me to actually manage the trade, but it will be very dangerous. So I'd rather wait a little bit more now, since it's been a whole week and it's been like since the 15th of February up until the 7th of March, where I've been just hedging and shit like that. So it's very dangerous. It's super dangerous by now. I can't do anything. Like literally, I can't do anything. Can only wait. This is midnight, so I'm not trading. Hedge is open, so the stop loss is accepted. I will have the market to actually fall for like 1.8%. With all these fucking edges open. Oh yeah, now I see the market falling up, going up, like with this massive candle that in the morning. That's a pretty good sign. I'm actually looking for a long position here. Let's just see if it works. If it doesn't inside the edge, I'm gonna have to re-edge this guy. Or accept the loss. Didn't work, so I'll have to hedge. Yeah. So I will accept the loss here, and I'm back on the long position. It's minus 0.04. I will take the loss on a minus 0.04. So hard. He goes back up here. I'm long. And he goes back down. And he goes long. So yeah, oh, finally. I'm breaking through the shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the loss here because I just want to get out of this nightmare. 0.06. So I made, oh, let's see what we can get out of this. Probably nothing, I guess. So I'll close this on a 0 level. Just don't give a fuck. Close this on a 0.06. This is a nightmare, guys, literally. Minus 0.26. Yeah, just 0.29 profit means I am just rehedging this one over here, but I'll just close it on a profit 0.29 and minus 0.26. So I'll just do plus 0.29 minus 0.26. See, I'm actually almost at the break-even point, so I've got like these three guys open. I'll see if this comes back down here, otherwise I'll hedge more over here and just go long. Oof, that's crazy. This is a crazy market, guys, like literally. So it comes back down here. I have a long vision on this, always long vision on Dow Jones. So I just can't, like, literally, it's a web of edges. Like, it's been like probably it's the 8th of March 2024. I didn't get anything good. I'll just wait a little bit more. If it explodes, I'll go long, just recklessly long. Yeah, just hedging more long. One, two, three guys, and a fourth one long. So I recouped the margin level. You can see I've actually managed to create some kind of a 0.1.2 loss instead of a 5% loss. Oh my God. So I can delete this and increase the range I'll give it, like buying from here. So I'll close this to a break even. And if it comes back down here, I'm looking for it to bounce, just go bounce here, and it would take me days. If it comes back down here, I'll have to rehedge. It takes days, guys. It takes literally days to manage these positions. Just wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, you just have to wait. You have to wait. I'm hedging down here, otherwise I'm not hedging. This could be days, literally. Oh shit. Just can't do anything, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just it's very hard. Either you accept the loss or you just wait for it and try to close the break even if you're good at managing the risk, but you have to be really good. Well, this is a nightmare. A nightmare that it's almost been one whole week. Sorry, one whole month. With a 5-minute time frame. Okay, so as far as it came back up, I close it to break even. Let's just give it more room. Let's just give it more room. Let's just let it go. And it goes. And it goes like this. And it just follows me, like this, because it's the fucking Dow Jones. I just don't close that. I just leave it at that and I just let it go. I just let it go. I don't follow the plan. Let it go. 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 How much did I make? How much am I making here? Three. I'm making over 1.2% or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. 0.30 multiplied by 4 is 1.2. I've just transformed a fucking 1 month of a nightmare in a profit of 0.30 percent on the 12th of March 2024. 12th of March 2024. 0.30, 0.30, 0.30, 0.30. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah. 30, 30, 30. Yeah. 0.30 profit. That's what I'm talking about. Just hedging the shit out of it. Okay. So you can see the market has been ranging for since February. It just didn't go anywhere. So that's a real deal. You try to get inside something and it just ranges. That's deadly. It kills me, destroys my mind. And you can't do anything, you just have to watch. So 8 a.m. now. I wait for 8 a.m. Now it's 8 a.m. now I'm trading. Now I want to see a sign of a breakthrough over this big gold trend line. If it does, I'll go long and just try to take the trades. So hard. Nobody said trading was easy. Yeah. I'm longing. I'm looking for a bounce if it bounces here, closer to break even. Zero 0.16 profit for me. That's 13th of March. Okay, so see if it bounces a little bit more. Not taking trades when it's nighttime like this, but I see this massive bounce, so I'm all okay with the long. I'm super okay with long in it. I'm super okay with long in it and just see where it goes. Even if it's midnight, I'll wait for 8 a.m. with the trade open. 6, 7, 8 a.m. Like just let it go. How much did I make? 0.24 sounds good to me. Made a 0.24 on 14th of March. 0.24 profit. Finally making some money. Jesus fucking Christ. Guys, it was like, it was destroying me. So with hedging, you can allow yourself not to lose that much. So I'll just do the 15th of March again and just see if we can get out of something. Otherwise, I'll just close the video. So this is my strategy. It's a pretty slow strategy. You probably have some issues with it if you're not patient, because you will have literally 2 weeks, one whole month when you're not trading at all. I see this massive bounce over here, this kind of cool spike. So gonna be cool with going long probably on a bounce. But I see actually breaking through at 2 p.m. So yeah, I'll short it. Ooh, this is sexy. 0.26%. I'm looking for it to go long, so I'll just give it more room and just a bit of candles and see where it goes. And yeah, I'll call myself out with a 0.41. Okay, on the 14th of March. Fuck that. I'll go take a break. So I made 2.41%. On February, it was a nightmare. We actually managed to get out of 4.12%. It was very, very bad. And the situation is that once you hedge, you have to wait for a long time before the price goes to your direction that blocks your whole trading system. So it's the way it works. So thank you guys for watching. This is me backtesting out of a hedging nightmare. I'll see you later.